everybody. This is Ava with my brainy mess. How is everybody? I'm good. Can't complain. It finally turned into a pretty day today. It's been really dreary and rainy for the last couple of days. I'm glad to see it's pretty out. Haven't been out. I didn't go out yesterday at all. I hadn't even checked my mail. I need to go out there. I have several things we're going to go through today. Excuse me. This one is going to be a hard one. And I'm not so sure if I'm going to be able to do it justice because it's all done in gray tones, but I'll show you about it in a minute. The prompt is through Thick and Thin, Your Bestie. And the reason why I picked this one, because it has to do with a Mexican theme. This is what we're going to be making. This is DeWinton's picture. But I was looking on the internet about this particular tree. It's metal art made in Mexico. It's a metal Mexican Christmas tree punched out of tin or some type of metal of some sort. And it is I thought I had wrote it down. Yeah, I did write it down now. It's an Arbol Natividad. Now she said something else, but according to the internet, it says Arbol Navidad. Arbol Navidad. My friend always makes fun of me when I try to speak Spanish. I can't speak Spanish to save my soul. I used to take it and I can understand bits and pieces of it, but as far as saying it, I can't do it. But anyway, I'm going to use this as a reference to help me with this painting. But the reason why I chose this particular piece, I will talk about as I'm painting the painting. The reason why I chose this prompt is I will tell you about it as I'm doing this painting because it has to do with my friend because she is Mexican and she is my most dearest friend and long friend, and we'll talk about her here in a little bit. And we're going to use this page to journal and do this painting on. Okay. I've got it all sketched out here. That was tough in itself just to sketch it out. And there's my 15. We'll do that here in a minute. As you can see, I've been playing. I spent all day either making messes on paper and cleaning up messes on paper all day long. It's just been unreal. I wish I could say I think I had fun. I had fun making the papers, but I did not have fun cleaning up the mess. And I got to do it all over again today in a different color. But I wanted to give you a show and tell. This was on the Quick Start collage art by Catherine Rains. And basically, this session of papers we took, I'm playing only with blue, red, and yellows. And the first set of colors were for cool colors, and I played with blue and yellow, and then with different contrasts of white and black. And basically, we just came up with just different papers using stencils, using just brush strokes, using just things you find around the house, bubble wrap, just making circles. But anyway, I just kind of want to, and I divided them up into 3 different values. I have light values, medium values, and dark values. So I'm just going to flip through these real quick with you. I used stencil on that one and on that one. And then you turn around and would spray it and put paper on top of it to get a ghost print of the piece. Kind of like jelly printing, but on paper. It was really interesting. And this one, I love this one. I had a really neat mark maker that made this. I like this paper. And this was a ghost print off of the original. Uh-oh. Some of my papers didn't get completely dry. Now they're stuck together. I like this one. I think it's pretty. Some of them are just pull-off prints on top of paper. Most of these are. It's where I got my lighter values. And here's my medium values. Oh, I love this one. I had a neat little coaster thing that made these. Some of these are kind of light. This, I just used a little stipple brush and did this. Uh-oh. There we go. This was some stencils that I used. I used a fork on this. Not sure how I did a lot of these paintings. This was a piece of lace I had. I did this on. I don't remember. I just picked up things and started doing. This was bubble wrap. These are my darker ones. I'm not so sure I'm good at it. Because the mark making I had was just not, I didn't have any good mark making tools, and I just put paint down on that. But that was that. Now I got to do this same process all over again, but do it with red and yellows, the warmer tones. But then there was another lesson. It was lesson 3, where we took tissue paper and did mark making on tissue paper. I did a stencil on this, but it didn't do very well. I don't know why. But I love this one. This one turned out really good. And I did some lettering. I love this stencil. I really like that. And then I did some modeling paste. Is that modeling paste? Yeah, modeling paste. And this one's not quite dry. It's still pretty wet, or it feels wet, because it's cool to the touch. So it still needs to continue drying. I had some paints in my modeling paste, so unfortunately it came off on some of this stuff. I love that. Love this too. And I love this particular stencil. And then I had a little small dot stencil. And then my stencil tore. I mean, my paper tore while I was trying to pull it off the stencil. But hey, it can be used. So that's what we did on... So that's what I did all day yesterday. First off, I did all the painting, and then I had to clean up my mess, and then I did the stenciling, and then I turned around and had to clean. So it's like I was always constantly cleaning my stuff. It was unbelievable. Today, and I just recently got, and I know we played with it the other day when I was doing an unboxing of Spectrum Arts, but these are the same colors I'm using for all these papers, and I have these colored paste, modeling paste. So I'm going to today, after I do my cool colors, play with this and using the stencils for my tissue paper and come up with some different textures for that. Was not in the class, but I'm gonna play with it and see what we come up with. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of days, and I have been busy, and my back is not liking it. My back is still angry at me. I'm really struggling with it. All right, guys. We're going to have to try. Oh, and today, there's more paint marking. I don't know if I'll get the day, was it day 4? Yeah, day 4 was posted today, so I should be on day 4, but I'm still working on day 2 and day 3. I'm just still struggling with those 2 days. So as soon as I get day 2 done, then I can complete it and complete that list. And then I may go on to day 3 to start that and get those done. And then maybe do I don't know. I get tired of one thing and then I go to another, and it's just the way I play. So anyway, all right, let me see if I can manage to get this little thing done. Let me zoom you in. There we go. And see what we can do. Okay, where's mine? Got my template here to kind of give me an idea where things need to go. Now she used, I need to spray my paints. She used a brown I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing here. She used a brown and a blue to come up with a gray, which I thought was kind of interesting. Sometimes I need to listen to her and you see, that comes up more of a green to me. Maybe put a little more brown. I need to swatch that out. Let's see. Let's use this. It does it. Okay. Sounds good. But we need to really water it down. This might be a bust, y'all. It's still real dark. I need it. Okay, let's see. Star is a little bit bigger than I anticipated, but hey, what can I say? I did the star first before I did the tree because I had a hard time. With this piece. It was tough. Anyway, my friend Maria, I worked with her at an insurance agency over 15 years. I think we've known each other 15 or 20 years. She and I she was single at the time. And she and I used to get into more trouble. Not real trouble. I mean, just fun trouble. We loved, we loved, my husband worked a lot of graveyards, so I was always so lonely. So she and I spent a lot of time together during that time. And we mostly just went to happy hour kind of thing. Well, I need to get it darker, don't I? I'm wondering if I should use a different brush. I'm thinking I do. I'm going to use this brush. She and I just been friends for a really, really long time, and I've kind of, we're still friends to this day. Oh, this isn't going to work, y'all. Because I don't like this. I can already tell you this is not going to go well for me. But she's my Mexican friend, and her being single, and she was a very beautiful girl, just absolutely gorgeous. She and I would go out to eat in a Mexican food restaurant, and our favorite place. And all the waiters were Mexican, and they would always talk around me in Spanish. And but I could tell I picked up some of the words that they really like her and was doing everything they could to try to get her to go out with them. And they would tell her how pretty she was. I could pick up some words, and I used to tease her, and I said, "Oh, you have got a boyfriend." She goes, "How do you know what he's saying?" And I said, "Don't underestimate your little friend." I said, "I understand a little Spanish. I may not speak it, but I understand it a little bit." And she just laughed. And then she had gotten married, and finally met the guy that kind of changed her life. She ended up been trying to get pregnant, and she finally succeeded. I don't like this. Maybe I've got too many stars on that thing. I think that's the problem. Oh well, we're going to play with it anyway. But anyway, she ended up with a child and a little girl. Oh my gosh, the girl is what, I think in junior high now. I miss her a lot. She used to be a stay-at-home mom for a while, and and I used to go and get my Remicade, right where she lives on her side of town, because then I moved out here, and I would always meet her for lunch a lot of the times. Man, guys, this is not easy. I'm not understanding this very well. Her daughter would be in school, and I would always meet her for lunch, and I just enjoyed, being with her so much. I don't get to talk to her much anymore because I don't go. She's working now, is the problem. her daughter's in school most of the day, so, and she started getting bored, so she got her a little part-time job, and so I don't get to see much of her anymore. I don't like this. I don't. I can tell you that right now. But I miss her. I mean, I do. But I still think very fondly of her, and this doesn't turn out right at all. There's something wrong with the star. I did it something wrong. I'm going to cheat a little bit on this thing, I think. Let's see. Tempted to get a pen to this and cheat. In fact, I think I'm going to. Just the outline of it, I think, because I can't see it. So, y'all need to look at these things online. They got some beautiful ones. I didn't realize how intricate these things are. They're pounded out with tin. And sometimes they put marbles in them, which is kind of cool. Okay, and then they put little punch holes all through this. Actually, that picture in the camera looks a little bit darker than what the actual painting is. That's interesting. It's not very good. And then they turn around and they put, let's see if I can do it. I don't know that I can. Actual little patterns in the oh, my hand's going to sleep. I hate that. My hands have been bothering me lately. I don't like that. Mine's not as pretty as hers. But hey, it's done. And then she put a little shadow. underneath to ground it a little bit. There you go. It's done. That is my little metal Christmas tree. Don't like it. Not my favorite. I keep thinking I'm going to get something bright and cheerful, but lately it's been a lot of neutral colors, and that's what bothers me. I like bright colors. Let's see, which is this one? Oh, 5. Okay. There you go. That is it. So the prompt was, again, through thick and thin, your bestie. And this is a Mexican, an Arbol Navidad, a Mexican metal Christmas tree punched out with tin. And my bestie that through thick and thin, I know she will always be there for me no matter what, and I will be there for her no matter what. And we have gone through some trials and some ups and downs, and we always stuck it out. And I hope to God that one day that we can still continue, not one day, but to continue our friendship throughout the next years coming. She's much younger than me. She's, I'm going to say almost 10 years younger than me. So I hope one day she can help me through my aging years, because it's coming up pretty soon. I mean, it's coming up around the corner, you know, with me being almost 69. So anyway, you guys, I thank y'all to the top of my brain, to the bottom of my feet, and please like and share and subscribe to my videos. I would mostly appreciate it. Hit the notification button to let you know that there is a video waiting for you. Otherwise, y'all have a most blessed day, and I will see y'all on the flip-flop. Bye.